Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where, oh man, I'm in week on my job, and it is outrageous. It's technically a 2 week period where I get to try to push out a release of our software that we develop, and anyone who's in software engineering will understand that that is a very difficult thing to do, especially when you're a small business and it's going to be real busy. I've been falling behind a little bit on setting up and updating the unofficial balance patch. Actually, I've wanted to get a patch out for a couple days now. I'm actually recording out of order here. This is a back-to-back, not the same day, but this is a train of thought following a train of thought recording instead of doing a modded episode because I need to get the patch out in order to get the modded recording done. I've still got a couple days before it becomes a problem and I'll actually have to come up with something else. But, ugh, gross. I have so little free time. And what little free time I do have ends up getting spent on recording. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, ugh, I'm going to be tired and probably... I mean, I say this like you're going to have a conversation with me. Maybe don't be mean in the comments, but if you are, it's whatever. I mean, it's the internet. I'm fine with it. But I was gonna say I feel probably going to be a little more irritable than usual, but it's not like any of you are interacting with me in person, so I suppose that doesn't matter. Anyway, it's going to be fine in the episodes because the game's going to be good, and I'm just going to high roll out of my mind, right? It seems good to me. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you. Hopefully none of you all have to deal with that kind of insanity, though I imagine some of you do. Jobs can be jobs, as it were. I mean, there's a reason they pay you, right? That's how I look at it at the end of the day. It's like, okay, yeah, I mean, I enjoy my work. I love NASA and I love, space systems engineering and things like that, but when push comes to shove, it is a job, so... Anyway, we are just playing on a normal old run of Monster Train, nothing fancy in here. We are continuing our regular run series. We are on a 61 win streak on the series right now. Pretty nice. Our previous run was with this dude right here, Mr. Wormkin Spine Chief. We had the Corruptor line, which was behind a quick multi-strike Shattered Shell infused with a Steel Singer. We ended up eventually getting a Tiny Stone, making a second one, and the run kind of went out of control from there. There was a point in the run, we were relying on Adaptive Mutation. Corruptor Adaptive Mutation is a really cool interaction. I'm glad I got a chance to play it, but I think it was Ring 5 where I absolutely disrespected Sycophants of Seraph with spikes. I was like, yeah, I can take this. And it was fine, and we navigated it, but I don't know. I really risked it. There were few draw orders that got through that, and we managed to pull one of them, so I don't know. I think that was a little bit disrespectful of me. It stuck with me a little bit, as you can imagine. I mean, here I am talking about it a couple days later, but I mean, we won, and there were no resets, so I suppose it's fine, but I think I wouldn't have taken that risk if if I were on my win streak, or if I hadn't been egged on by YouTube comments, so we'll see. I will try to make sure I don't do anything too risky. There was no reason. I didn't even get anything good out of it. It was just a stupid relic, so you gotta watch those trials. They can be tempting for no good reason. Regardless, with Wormkin being done on the default, we move on to Exile Hellhorned. You love a good Shardtail Queen run. I find it hard to do poorly with her. She has two really good lines, very straightforward paths to victory. And so yeah, we shall continue on. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I suppose we should go ahead and get in on this. Fast intro for me, but... hell yeah, let's do it. Oh, buddy, this is going to be a good one, huh? All right. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a pretty decent one. Not much really to report. I'm stressed, and as a result of being stressed, I'm tired, but I've always got energy for Monster Train. So we are Exile Hellhorned, Exile Melting with primitive molds versus Dazed Talos, Cursefell, and Chaste Seraph with Hidden Passage, Dripfall, and Impish Scholar. Honestly, 6-star. Show me Iron Drop Cage, and this run is nutty. Seriously, having an extra imp in your starter lets you do some pretty weird things, and I do have Reform imps. But more importantly than Reform imps, which in itself is great, is the fact that I have access to Burnout 1 upgrades on the Steel Shops, which is going to be really good if I'm shown something other than Imperialist, so yeah. Our starting relic is Advanced Prototype or Pyre Wall. It's just Advanced Prototype. These do so much work. Yeah, we can be absolutely disrespectful of the early game. We get our choice of Imperialist or Imp Parade. I'm going to think a little bit about this. It depends on scaling, right? So the nice thing about Imp Parade is you get Rage Imps, right? Rage Imps are good. Now the problem is we're into Chaste. It could still work, but I also could just lean into any other line and have Imperialist clear entire floors. I think I want to go that route because I can reform imps very comfortably, and if I get an imp from Imp Parade, I can't upgrade it with Burnout 1, so we're just going to stick with Imperialist today. I will take the money, no doubt in my mind, and we move on. Mark of Invasion? I don't think there's any draw order that this kills me, right? Even if I lose the queen, I can actually just reform her and the train steward solo the run. So, yeah, we just handle that pretty comfortably, and yep, I will advance Mr. Priest up a floor. Sure. Oh no, we take some damage. I don't really mind, is the thing. You play a single train steward with a Queen Zimpling in back. We reform the Queen Zimpling and play it middle, so it burns out and doesn't feed a hit. I did give up Ember Drain there, didn't I? I sure did. Definitely a mistake. How do I want to approach this? I should probably ascend something upstairs. Let's see, you put the Queen Zimpling in front, and we have 20 free damage coming in, as long as the Queen Zimpling swings. Or I can play the Queen Zimpling middle, except this hit. Or I could just play it comfortably and then fall a unit, which I will do. I think I will just do that. And we just drip the... Honestly, the tank can go down. That's fine. Sure. We do a reform, of course. Big Queen Zimpling in front, gets sacrificed, very nice. And then we just do double train stewards down below, which deals an incredible amount of damage to the boss. Thank you, train stewards. Let's see, we reform, we get a train steward back, which I think kills. Yeah, great job. And we clear everything here, it's fine. I have very few doubts in this kind of a line to get through the beginning with no damage taken. We should click on probably an imp. Molting imp is fine. It's redundant with Imperialist is the only reason I don't love it. I guess I'll take Ritual to battle. Even though it's Chase, it'll help on everything else. We love offensive scaling, so okay. Molded, oh man, Molten Encasement is really powerful here. It protects the queen and anything else we do, we'll take it. I don't know where I want to go. If they show me an Endless, I probably put it into what? What do I put it into? Impish Scholar, I suppose? Maybe. Remnant Banner? Hellhorned Banner? I'm not hard committed to the Ritual. I could -1/-1 it, but I don't see a dupe until ring 4 anyway, and it's not particularly well lined up. So I'm not in love with that idea. What do I see from the Remnant Banner here? This very well could be a line of something in melting above queen. It's possible. I think I'm actually going to go to the Merchant of Magic. A couple -1s into ritual is fine, and then the Hellhorned banner is good. Yeah, we'll do that. Railbeater Alpha Fiend, I suppose we click Railbeater. It's not like I'm clicking Alpha Fiend here. It's fine. Holdover, huh? What's in this temple? I was gonna say, if there's a -2 in that temple, we're feeling pretty crazy powerful. You could hold over this ritual. And then what is the thing? Stealth to tank for something that has multi-strike, which at this point is Train Steward. I am definitely going to the Merchant of Magic on ring 4. So at worst, I get the -1 there. I'm actually going to put the holdover into Ritual here. And we're going to take -1s elsewhere into Primitive Mold. I do not want any of... I don't have any Magic Power cards, do I? True. I don't want Spell Chain or anything like that. No infusions right now. We're just chill. I do not need to re-roll this either, which is good. I'm happy about that. Yeah. This should be fine for a moment. I'm hoping to see a line is the thing. We haven't seen much. Yeah, like... I mean, of course I'll take the what's it called, spikes here. I have no problems with this. Just play Imp, kill bad man. It's fine, but... We could play bottom, but I actually don't think it's correct. I want to use Train Stewards on that, so... We'll put the Impling in... What matters more here? Railbeater is probably more important to preserve his life. Sure. Reform a unit. We play Queen's Impling in the middle here. It kills one thing, helps out a bit, kills everything else. We play double Train Stewards on the bottom. Sure. Train Stewards will carry again, but it's fine. Right? It is fine. Big Train Steward value, actually. I'll just put a fresh one. There's no reason to keep them in, right? Let them burn out on middle. It's cool. You may as well... Impish Scholar is actually worse than this Queen's Impling, though. Sure, I don't care about that. Let's see. How do we improve this? I will ascend the Infiltrator off the floor. Good. I will play the Queen's Impling on the bottom. Good. And I'm going to put the Train Steward middle. Cleans it up a bit. Railbeater always wins this at this point. I'm not worried about it, so it's fine. Whatever reforms here is fine. Sure. Get the kill on that turn. Great job. Go team. Okay. Pretty clean. Oh man, really bad Hellhorn picks. Do you take Molting Imp here? Maybe. I don't need another ritual and another hidden passage. I guess I'll take the Molting Imp. It's fine. Yeah, Entombed Explosive is maybe not terrible. I don't think I'm going to need it. We do enough front-loaded damage. I'll skip that for now. We have a lot of money, but not a lot in the way of payouts here. Interesting. I guess I'll go to the right. Steel Shop, I'd like to look at one this century. Remnant Banner would be what? No draft either on this run. Kind of a nasty set of commons here. Yeah, we'll go right. I think that's correct. Endless is good to see. Happy to see that. I can also re-roll and maybe hit a, what's it called? Multi-strike. Because we could turn Railbeater into something impressive. Railbeater's big concern, in my opinion, is that he's very multi-strike dependent. But once he hits multiple times, he's extremely good. I think he is probably the best recipient of Gurg's Goad, probably is arguably the only good recipient of Horn Warrior's Infusion, so it's fine. We'll look at the Horde first. Oh wow, Drop Cage with my 1, 2, 3, 4 Ascend cards is incredible. It's a good hit. We take this Endless here for sure into what? I think it has to be Molting Imp. It's better than Queen's Impling, right? And then we put the Molten Encasement into it. It's not great. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not great, but it's fine. It's better than Queen's Impling. I mean, we'll do it. It's better than Impish Scholar because I have no payoff for this, and it's unlikely I'm going to find some crazy payoff. And if it is, I can just reform him as many times as I need, right? So, a little bit whatever. You could put plus 25 in this imp, right? Put him in front. Because, yeah, we actually super do that. Reroll it quick. Burn out 1. Meh. Meh. Don't love that. Shame. Oh, okay. It's good to see Railforger's Hammer this early. That is solutions to a problem I don't have to deal with right now. You could argue for History of the World, but I have single target rage, not floor-wide rage. So it's just Railforger's Hammer, nothing fancy. I don't benefit from Frozen Nostalgia at all. So, yeah, sure. I mean, it's a space upgrade. It means I never have to take it. I'm not willing to put Quick in Rail Beater until I see a multi-strike, especially because I'm going to have the stealth coming up at some point. And with the Queen on the floor, I don't need the Burnout 1 in anything. So it's fine. We move on from here. The Drop Cage is a big power spike, but is it enough? Not to win, but yes, for like this... Ritual of Battle is unplayable here, right? It's just absolutely unplayable. This is Daze, so we'll put the Queen's Impling in front first, have it take its death, and then we get the hits in. Fine. I think that is fine. We take the Primitive Mold every time. There's a serious argument for Hidden Passage on the Forge Disciple here. And then you play an imp of some variant next turn in the middle. It's a little weird doing that here. It does guarantee 1 days when it's on top floor though, which I do like a lot. I think putting it on Talos is premature, so we'll do this here. And really there's no reason to play this imp up top. We'll just put it in front on middle. And let's see, 3 comes in. We can just take the Drain Steward middle, and that's fine with me. Kills 2 dudes. That's good. I'll take it. Any death is good. Yeah, we reform our friend. I can put the imp in front here because it never dies. We do some damage. We do take a couple hits. I guess I could throw another imp for another 20 and we get it. Sure, actually. Yeah, I'll take that. Play the Train Steward middle, which is great. Kill that floor. Sweet, we actually killed that unit. That's really impressive, actually. I was not expecting to be able to. Big Impin, very strong. We tank with it. Cool. Doing 50 here is nice. We always reform here. I think well, do I split? What's coming up? We have 1 imp in next floor's lineup. Oh no, we have the Molting Imp, so it's actually just free to let it come up. Sure, actually. You could... It's interesting. We could put in the Queen's Impling for another small hit on Talos, but I don't know how much it matters. May as well kill a unit on middle, actually. It's fine. And I suppose we ascend Talos for no real reason. I don't think I mess with this, actually. Yeah, we chill. I'm good with that floor. It's cool. Bottom floor is cleared thanks to the power of Big Molting Imp, which just kills the whole floor. We should take Drip Falls into Talos here. That's good. I'd like to put in Train Stewards because they hit pretty hard, which is nice. Let's see. Molting Imp up top. Good. We've always put in the extra Train Steward here. This represents a massive amount of damage. And then we'll also put in the Molten Encasement, which is another round of 80. It's pretty good. We have a lot of time to solve these problems thanks to Daze coupled with our friend Train Steward. Now what you actually do is you play Molting Imp here, and it face tanks 4 waves, which is worth more than the ritual, I believe. We can get 2 waves out of this. I actually think it's Queen Zimpling, ritual in the back, and it kills. Yeah, alright, fine. Yeah, I ran the math real quickly in my head and was like, well, that actually gets there, so not a problem. We're not strong, but we're fine. So like Last Stand is a fine payoff if I wanted to go down that route, but it requires I hit on this Ritual of Battle. Hallowed Halls is, I mean, maybe good enough. It's a shame I've already hit my holdover quota for the run. It's unlikely to see another one, statistically. Hallowed Halls is a solution, but it's bad with Ritual. I don't want to do that. Last Stand is expensive. I'm leaning towards Ember here, especially if I have to go -1 in the Ritual. I should probably take this. I think it is important. We'll click it. And then I'm going to go Ember. Steelworker is a fine unit, I suppose. I don't need this, is the thing. But what else do you even do here? I didn't see a Horned Warrior. I'm going to the magic shop. I mean, I guess I could go to the Hellhorned banner, but why? What am I duping? The answer is virtually nothing is worth it. Ugh. And then, I mean, this Hellhorned banner could also just be trash. It's literally just Horned Warrior that I'd be looking for outside of Steelworker. Steelworker is good, except for the fact that, well, I already have the stealth in my eventual line here. And so I don't need the armor. Merchant of Magic is a payoff in the event that I miss the value stone here. I do have double Merchants of Magic I'm probably hitting up. It's pretty unlikely I go to this Merchant of Trinkets unless I have assembled something good. Yeah, there's also just no steel shops in the mid game, so our frickin' line is really rough. We might seriously consider using Train Steward for the mid-game. He at least hits twice. I can put him behind. It's not bad. It is not bad. We make a lot of money with Wickless Tycoon. Is that good enough to take him? Maybe. Do I need to set up on turn 1? I don't think so. If I only have the 1 banner unit, it's fine. I'll take the Tycoon. You could do something like Tycoon and behind Molting Imp here. This is an unimpressive run. We'll take Ember, as I said. I think I need to do this, especially with Cursefell on the lineup. Yeah, this is unimpressive. You could gamble on the left. Horned Warrior is the high roll. Yeah, Horned Warrior is the high roll. And missing Horned Warrior is a doomed left path. Right path is very strong, period. And yeah, it's just that simple. I think it has to be the right path. I need to invest in this. There's a lot of things I could hit, and I'm gonna leak, so having the max health matters. Show me a value stone. Absolutely, I am a genius. That's huge. That is great news. Now the removals are gonna be tough because I want to keep the Train Stewards in. We have a double stack. No, -1. It's interesting. We got a lot stronger with that ritual at 1 energy instead of 3, especially instead of 2. I was expecting to have to give up, but giving up, I mean, that's why you take Ember, right? It's the I don't lose from this position stance. Let's take Last Stand to 2 cost so it's actually a little more playable. Plus 10 magic power, still can't do it. Not taking Stack Stone. What would they show me that would be excellent here? Freeze. I would take a Frozen Stone, and that's about it. I'm basically spinning 60 for a chance of Frozen. I'll do it. You think I won't? Yeah, cheap Frozen Stone. Great job. Go team. -1 is pretty value here. Every single card I play is good. Dripfall is great. Hidden Passage is great. Yeah, sure. This is fine. I don't need the removal here because I have these 2. And this is already going to be a hard enough decision. I think it is Queen Zimpling. 1 fewer is good. And I think it is 1 fewer Train Steward. I don't need this many. I want to leave a few in, especially since I think the mid-game I'll be leaning on it pretty hard. Oh, Royalty. It's too bad you're so terrible. We'll take Imperialist too. And we're sitting at 40. I could take the Stealth Infusion here, right? Let me think for a moment about that. I could also not. And do it next floor, which is a lot more comfortable in a ring 5. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, we'll chill, actually. I feel strong, but I can also just face tank with the Imp at 40 shards, and it's fine. We'll move on. I would consider this a little more strongly if I didn't have the ring 8 temple or the ring 5 temple. We have options. Yeah, we have options. It's a real shame I don't get Rail Beaters. Like, what makes Rail Beater so good with the infusion? I would love to put Rail Beater into Train Steward on this run and just play Train Steward carry. And if they don't show me, man, I might still do that anyway. That's tough. That's tough. We'll move on from here. No infusion at this point. Spikes. This is acceptable, I think. We just reform. It's a weak set of waves. Yeah, that's all draw order dependent. I think we're fine as long as I don't completely whiff. This is bad, right? This is bad, meaning we didn't get a turn 1 upgrade, which means that we're going to get slammed on... Yeah, that means we get absolutely blasted elsewhere. Let's see, I don't kill a unit here. We put Queen up top. As always, I think I am putting a Train Steward behind her. This is my scaling unit, right? I wish to ascend Collector. We Weight of Contrition here. And we didn't get the Clipped Guardian upgrade, which I was really scared of. It's true. Let's see, 20, 10, 10. We do kill everything next turn, but I accept this curse, or I could drip the curse. We can also put in Rail Beater on bottom. Just not bad. It's pretty decent, actually. 6, 9, yeah, I'll put the Rail Beater in here. Yeah, I want this Absolver to go away, but I also don't want to deal with missing all my cards. I need to draw things that are decent. Dripping it does save me. Yeah, I'm just going to drip him. It's fine. I know I delay it, but it stuns him or dazes him for multiple turns, so I don't have to think about him now. True. Molting Imp on the downstairs. Very good here. Yes, the only reason it's not great is that it does not die. right? I can play it on a different... I can play it on this floor, but it doesn't die. It's intended for the top floor. So what do I care more about? It's a tough question. Now, the ideal play actually is to ascend the Absolver and then Molting Imp middle, but I need this Molting Imp coming back. Do I really? I could just put a Queen Zimpling in, right? I also probably should bring back this Train Steward. He's going to do some serious work. That's pretty decent. Let's see, I will play a Queen Zimpling up top, I believe. Should be fine. It dies and saves the spikes damage. I have to put in this this Molting Imp, but the real question is where? We have 6, 9, it's 15, 19. He lives, sadly. He dies next turn. We could actually also ascend the Tycoon and drop middle for 10 gold. It's interesting. There's a lot of options here, and I'm really debating gold, efficiency, or gold, efficiency, or what? I don't even know what the third thing is. Or draw, right, if I just actually drop this Molting Imp entirely. I will play him bottom, I think. Oh, it's extinguishes 10, right? Yeah, so if I play him bottom, he swings, takes 4, 10, 14 damage here. This was the argument for Burnout 1, by the way, but since I want to play him as the tank up top for a long period of time, I think this is better. It's tough, right? I think I have to play at bottom, not take this curse. And we kind of just accept it, right? And I ascend the Clipped Guardian. Do I? I don't feel strong on top floor yet. No, we chill, actually. I might even consider ascending the Clipped Shaman. I clicked it because I did consider it, and I think it's smart. Okay, finally, Ritual of Battle adds a lot of value. We reform the Queen Zimpling. She yeets it and clears the floor, which is good news. Very good news. We lose our imp on bottom. Excellent. 991 comes in. So we'll get another imp killed, I believe. Cool. We like it. I cleared the floor, so there's no point to last standing yet. Play that other Train Steward middle. We take a lot of damage up top, but it's okay for the moment. We at least drew this stupid Ritual of Battle in time. I'll start using Molting Imp up top. I'm going to drip the Absolver because it's a kill. Ah, dang. It is a Burnout 2 Impling. Not the end of the world, I suppose. But I'll take it. It'll give me at least some cash. I like the cash. Trying to find the value here. Okay, Ritual up top, guaranteed. Now, the real question is, I think I play the Molting Imp on the bottom floor. Let's see what we reform first, because it does matter. I think I actually have to protect the Queen here. She matters too much. I've already drawn the most important cards. Yeah, this guarantees a kill on top floor. So I give up a little bit of cash, but instead I can do stuff like Queen Zimpling and then Train Steward here. Get more cash. Yes. Good. A lot of cash, take it. Happy to see it. We do eat a lot of curses here, which sucks, but I have the Ember for this, so it's fine. We play both Weights of Contrition. I take the Ritual up top. I will go for the power play next turn. It doesn't look pretty, I'll admit. But if we do a single Molten Encasement with that last stand after a Ritual of Battle, we take it home. Closer than I wanted. I think we do have to do this Molting Imp Infusion right away, is the situation. Light's Gift is huge. What a good payout for that. I always click Inferno, I think. Right? It's hard to say no to Inferno. Yeah. It's great here. Sure is. Crushing Demise is also great. We'll just take great cards. Mortal Entrapment is redundant with my Drop Cage Ascend Descend package. Wicked Blaze is just primitive mold but more expensive. These are good pickups. They're good because they answer random problems. Now again, we're struggling against the no mid-game multi-strike shops, so our backline will just be a Terrain Steward forever. If they showed me another holdover, what would it go into? I mean, it's always left because I can't afford a trinket anyway, so it's fine. I'll take the removals here. We cut. It's a great question. I don't know. Let's see what's in the temple. Spell chain. You could do -1 spell chain. What is it? Crushing Demise? It's fine. Remove Consume. No. I always want a -1 Inferno. So we'll buy the first -1 into Inferno. We'll re-roll it, because there's nothing I want to remove Consume on. Permafrost. Okay, so with Permafrost here, I think the right take is a -1 into... it's one of Inferno or Crushing Demise. I'm always doing the Molten Encasement Infusion here. No question. It's fine. This is a fairly unimpressive imp, but it is an acceptable imp. You could have done something like Impish Scholar here, but I don't think so. I need the survivability that this offers, and I think this was the correct Endless. You could have gone Endless Impish Scholar, and then we could have, you know, I don't know, read the tea leaves, predicted the last stand, cycled the last stand a bunch of times. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably the more high-rolly way to get through this run. We can still do that though, right? Because I can just reform this imp. So I don't really care all that much. This Molting Imp has already provided immense value to this run at this stage, so I think we're good taking it. It will be fine all the way through Seraph, right? Yeah, just all the way through Seraph. I think 2 Train Stewards is the ideal number here. We'll cut 1, and then I think it is... Geez, what is it? I think it is just a Queen Zumpling here. Yeah, okay. We'll keep cutting cards, it's fine. Permafrost is not it. I could take this spell chain on Crushing Demise. This is pretty big. Or, depends on the dupe lineups, right? Another Merchant of Magic? Jeez. There's not a lot of value in Concealed Caverns here. The overstacks are not that worthwhile. Even if I could fit an additional something on the floor, Ritual is a single target, so I don't think it's that. So we'll go left. So we do see a Hellvent. Because I see a Hellvent, I do feel pretty strongly that -1 Inferno and then dupe that is really good. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm going to buy a removal into... Geez, into what? We're getting to the wire here, which is good, right? I like it when you're having these kinds of struggles. I need the leave-in Train Stewards because they represent an important part of my mid-game since they can hit twice. They are the only way we kill Fel here. Single hit Rail Beater is not going to get there on that floor. Right. I think it is a Queen Zumpling, yeah? We're getting to the point where these reforms are going to be a little worse because I have fewer things to reform. It could just be a primitive mold, actually. Leaving 3 Implings. Yeah, I think 5 molds is too much when you only have 5 units that can even die. 6, I guess, with Impish Scholar. Yeah, we'll buy 1 removal. And then the rest I need to save because there is... Oh yeah, actually, I'm not even going to a shop. Alright, we'll buy another removal. This time it will be a Queen Zimpling. Alright, cool. Go team. I forgot, this mid-game sucks. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could see a magic shop if I wanted another one, but the only thing would be like an excessive Crushing Demise holdover, maybe? Otherwise, I think we're magic shopped out at this point on the run. I'd like to just look at every steel shop, but we don't get to see one until Ring 7. We got a good dupe on Ring 7 with that steel shop. Hopefully we hit multi-strike. Otherwise, I'm basically using a Train Steward in my endgame line because I need to hit more than 1 time on the floor. So, fine. We'll chill. Spell Shield. Nothing affects Spell Shield. True, Inferno does not care. If I lose, it's not because of this trial. I love it when that happens. Show me Inferno on turn 1. You know what? Turn 1 Ritual, I will also accept. I want to greed for cash because I have the Ritual here. How do I do that? Unfortunately, I cannot get Tycoon, Train Steward, Shardtail Queen, plus an Imp on a floor, which is a bit sad. So we will play Tycoon bottom still. I can play all my Ember. And I'm just going to accept the Queen Zimpling hit here. It's fine. We kill 2 more units this way for more cash. And Ritual, start the scaling. Fine. Thank you for dollar bills. Thank you for Crushing Demise. Rail Beater, hello. Yikes. We always play this Ritual. I cannot miss it. And Rail Beater goes middle, I suppose. I mean, I want this money more than I want the Imp on the bottom, so we'll just take the cash. It's fine. Oh no, there goes that dude. It's free real estate. We ascend the Clip Defender up middle, and I Inferno that floor. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is, how they say, pretty decent. Keep scaling top. Oh yeah, sure, I'll take cash. There's no reason not to, right? Yeah, it's just 5 gold. I could drip the overcharged tank and... Oh, only 1 Inferno at this point, so no, I don't want to do that. Nah, this is okay. Take my money. It's cool. See the Stealth Friend, which is really good. Oh, also, Light's Gift. Right. The Stealth will matter into the Divinity, though, I suppose. And it will help with Relentless lines, so there's that. I'm going to ascend the Sycophant here. I'm going to drip the tank. I'm going to Ritual in the back. I mean, this looks okay if you think about it. There's a serious consideration for actually just upgrading a Train Steward. Genuinely. Which is very odd, I suppose. It's funny because I think the Train Steward outlives the Tycoon here. But I'll still burn some lifesteal, I suppose. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, we definitely win this combat thanks to the stealth and everything. Yeah, stealth is super important for Relentless, so, like, I'm super cool with this, right? There's no downside to what I'm doing here. In fact, I can Dripfall him and make this a guaranteed win. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is actually super free. And we last stand. Our Train Steward does 300 damage. Yeah, I mean, okay. That looks really good when you think about it like that, huh? Fire Chomper, Impish Scholar, second. Impressive. Impressive is maybe not terrible, but the units it answers are also already killed by Shardtail Queen or Inferno. Fire Chomper is a consideration for Ember. A lot of it. I don't think so. And I already have the Impish Scholar, so another one doesn't buy me much. Yeah, we skip them. It's fine. Formless child. No, not here, I don't think. The formless child train steward carry. No. No, not again. You can't make me. I'm not doing it. Crushing Demise the second. I don't know. You remove enough units and you just draw this Crushing Demise every other turn anyway. It's fine. We skip this. Yeah, you remove enough spells. That is in your hand every turn. I go to the dupe, of course. I already talked about this. Money, Horde, Mold Braces. I guess gives someone armor. Sure. We dupe Inferno. The best card in the deck. I mean, let's think about shards here. I take this 15 for 80 on the middle of ring 7. I have to then take 20 from this temple. I do see a dupe, but if I dupe, it's going to likely be Inferno. In which case, and also I could get screwed here, right? By screwed, I mean it could be something like... Oh, I'm never screwed as long as I keep the Train Steward and some of these units in, actually. We're fine. I was thinking about the Magic Power situation, because I had Magic Power cards, but I gave them 2 -1s. And I don't have any anymore, but at this point it's okay. So I don't need this money, really. 80, and then I can go to 105 with an infusion if I want to. Sure. As I take the cash for... Why did I click that? Don't talk to me. It's fine. It's fine. The money will provide value anyway. I'm not worried. This is an interesting line. Do I play bottom floor? Maybe. The issue with this is that 15-2 got upgraded. Right, so we have 30 coming in. If this thing was not upgraded, I think we slam bottom floor, but taking 31 on the queen here is concerning. I would need to throw an imp. I think Fell destroys me if I don't respect curses, though. It does mean Infernos are weird. I can't... Because I'm using the imp with HP... so that it always gets thrown. Because it doesn't have Burnout 1, right? So what you could have done here is you could have taken that Burnout 1 upgrade in this imp, and I think it is still wrong to do that in this case because of how I was planning on using it. The problem is it burns out, or with 6 HP it always dies. And if it dies, it never gets thrown by the queen. The whole point of the queen is that she's throwing for 40 every turn. If I play Queen, Train Steward, and Tycoon here, I can never get what you want out of this floor. Tycoon just kind of dies. I could put in the Queen Zimpling and it lives. I don't know. I don't think Tycoon does a lot of work here. I think we have to play top floor or middle floor. It's tough. I mean, the Infernos solve this problem as well, right? I have a pretty slim deck, but I'm only drawing 5 at this point. So really it comes down to how much do I respect... I guess I don't need the queen. If she dies, I can reform her. Yeah, alright, we're gonna do Queen, Train Steward, and I want to throw an imp here, so we accept this hit. And I play the Penance and don't take the Tycoon. Because of how this is playing, I'm pretty likely to just be letting him die. Is basically where I'm at here. Clear the floor. I'm going to drip Fell here. I will play Rail Beater. There's no reason not to. Set up the mid floor to do something productive. Sure, man. This way we at least deal with something. Mold Brace is immediately proving valuable. Reform that imp again. Let's see. This is 7, 16. It's exact if I play this Queen Zimpling in front. So what we do is we put Big Imp in middle, saves the floor, Problem is, doesn't do anything good. I need to throw an imp. So we yeet an imp. It's fine. I play the penance. Sure, because this mid-floor exists, we're fine. This is going to be a really weird combat, by the way. It's just so strange compared to what I want to be doing here. We see the good imp, so that's important. I don't want to take damage, so I think I just Inferno middle. Or no, I just drip that thing back down. Fine. I'll Inferno top floor. And I'm going to reform one of these imps just to throw the hit. Yeah. We play it this way because then all the armor from Mold Braces funnels into the queen since it applies to the front, but the front imp dies first. So yeet, queen. Sure. Okay, so we've staved off the flow of curses. All right, finally, ritual. I must play these cards. Interesting. What's my last card? I do have a possibility for 2 Infernos coming up. Let's reform here real quick. I actually get this if I put this Queen Zimpling in middle, right? We kill the front dude. That's pretty good. I risk 12 here. I can solve it by Ascend Crushing Demise, and then I take 5. The real question you have to ask yourself is how confident am I in my redraw? And the answer is not confident enough. Yeah, it's fine. Bottom floor, at least we get the rage scaling. Right, 2 waves remaining. I have no cards consumed, so that means I'm putting in the Scholar here. Yes, because I want to reform the Scholar, and I want to cycle Last Stand. We pull out this Queen Zimpling and we sit on this. Sure, we should see something good next turn. It's a bad turn, yeah? Yeah. So, first order of business is we play... It's going to look weird. I think we eat a lot of these penances, but I think I play Tycoon. He punches the front dude. I hidden passage the back dude, and I take nothing from him. I need to play the Queen, the Impling here, and then I have to play Ritual or I lose, pretty much. It ain't pretty, but it's better than the alternative. Not looking pretty. Let's see, I get only so much Ember here. Four stealth. 6 stealth adds 200-ish, 220, 240-ish damage here, which is good. But I think I always play the Queen, the Impling. Yes, we always play the Imp. It's called an Impling, it's a Molting Imp. That adds a lot. Now I think I literally double my damage if I play Last Stand, which I think kills. Yeah, okay, we get it. Good. That is the most awkward combat here. Not a lot of time to set up. I don't get to abuse Light's Gift. I have to deal with curses. That could have gone very wrong. And yet it did not. Cool. Impelate is mediocre. I've removed too many. I do not want another Last Stand. I would rather cycle the one I have and reinforce. I have only armor from Mold Braces. It's fine. I take draw very, very confidently. Yep. Good. I will look at this Merchant of Steel. Yes. Show me anything good. Endless. Oh, man, that's not good. Let's look at the Forge. I mean, I'm always going to pick Imperialist 3 here. No doubt in my mind. What do I want? A Queen Zimpling every turn to clutter my reform pool? No. We look at the Horde. Sinner Self. It's a little late for that, kids. Cheater's Hand's pretty okay, actually. You could Cheater's Hand around some fun stuff. It's not bad. I'll take it. It lets me see +1 card in the first turn as well. Never sketches here. That's very bad. And Sinner Salve is funny. It's a little late, but we'll Cheater's Hand. It's okay. I want to look at the Steel Shop again before... Do I Endless the Impish Scholar at this point? I don't know. What's my redraw looking like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards, 14 cards, 15 cards, 6 card draw. Okay. Now I could just be kicking back a Primitive Mold to grab the Impish Scholar. I really don't think I want Endless on this Impish Scholar, is the gist of it. I also think that Tycoon has outlived his usefulness here. I think he gets removed in this shop. He's quickly just getting in the way, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we'll remove him first. He paid for himself and provided some value. It's fine. We skip this Endless, I'm pretty confident. Yeah. Plus 25. I mean, I am seeing another Steel Shop, and this plus 25 doesn't do a lot on Rail Beater. He's gonna have Stealth if he gets the multi-strikes. Ooh, that's rough. Large Stone. Okay. Okay. Battlestone, Train Steward, maybe? Maybe. Maybe. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna give Battlestone to a Train Steward. I could give him Large Stone. Is that good? I mean, it makes his base stats pretty decent. He's a chonker. I think this Train Steward might be my carry, kids. He's got multi-strike. He hits twice. It matters a lot. And then I'm definitely duping Inferno. Inferno is going to save my run because you just Inferno most waves and then this Train Steward will clap. I have the space for this, right? How many imps do I need to throw on a floor? 2 is never wrong, but it's not needed. I think it is actually the Train Steward. Large Stone, he's huge. Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Show me a minor refraction video game? Nah, fine. I kind of expected as much. Awoken consumable, melting consumable, or Umbra consumable? I mean, Umbra consumable. Space Prism. Do we click Space Prism here? I mean, it does kind of offset the Train Steward. I guess so. Yeah, it's fine. It's a good first turn draw through. Lets me do 2 imps on the floor. Sure. Lame. We're going to save our cash. Maybe I see multi-strike. I mean, I'm going in on Train Steward at this point, right? Remove everything else. Disgusting. Absolutely horrifying. I can take spikes. I got a Large Stone, right? It's fine. It is only fine if I actually draw the important cards. Yeah, it's fine. I have Infernos, which clobbers this. If this were haste, hell nah. But it's not. Inferno turn 1, we kill Steel Wings and the Conduit, so we neuter that. I actually can kill the whole wave, which is pretty cool. I don't know, you kick the Queen Zimpling or Rail Beater, I suppose. I don't want Rail Beater. What does he even do? It's actually really funny. I'm going to kick the Queen Zimpling then. It's... What is the plan here? I mean, Queen goes up top, it's fine. I know I could have played the Impling to save Ember Drain, but I have 4 energy, we're okay. I mean, we always Inferno bottom. Oh, here's your big brain play. You play Rail Beater. You play Rail Beater, you Crushing Demise him, you mold him. We play him top for Ember Drain and he burns out and he gives 5 armor to the Queen. You know what? Sure. Sure. That seems excellent. I will reform our lad. There he is. The genius. We put in Big Stew up top. Start the rage scaling on him. Here, Rail Beater, get him. Okay, you didn't get him. It's fine. You tried. You tried. Why are you on this run? He's on this run, honestly, because you never know. That is the true answer. You never know. I can just keep kicking a Queen Zimpling here. It's fine. I'll play the cards we have to play. So Ritual, Space Prism, Inferno middle. I should probably ascend something up and put Inferno in middle on that thing as well. Sure. It's a really good Inferno. We definitely kill that unit next turn. Good. Once I see the Impish Scholar, I want to start putting... Yeah, we start putting away... I'm going to play the Impish Scholar here, but I need to reform Mr. Railbeater out and let him die. We always kill on top floor pretty good. So I think we just keep kicking the Queen Zimpling for the moment. Let's see, my Ember is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I kick Drip Fall because I want to save this. Yeah, okay. Ritual, for sure. Molting Imp, for sure. Yes. Impish Scholar as well. Yes. Get rid of the Space Prism here. We leave that in now. And I reform out the Rail Beater, which I also leave in now. Right. Okay. This floor looks fine. Once I actually play the Molting Imp, we're fine. My 4 Ember is Last Stand, Reform, Scholar, Hold It. So I'm playing 2 for that. 3 for the Molten Encasement, 4 for the Ritual. So we kick back the 1-cost mold here. Yes. Ritual. Order does matter, by the way. Last Stand. Mold. We play the dude, get back that Last Stand, and we put in Molting Imp here. Cool. Seems good to me. Yeah, cool. Alright, fine. I could split up this middle wave, but I kind of don't care. I already reached the point of getting there, so we're fine. Yeah, it's fine. We just kind of cohesively and coordinatedly play through our turns, and it's cool. The large stone actually matters a lot on Mr. Train Stew. He really appreciates the 53 life once his damage shield goes away. It looks actually pretty decent. It's kind of annoying that I took that Space Prism, right? I should have maybe considered the conflict with the Imp, but let's see. Inferno should probably go bottom. I would like to deal with the Conduit. I guess it doesn't matter, right? We're gonna yeet the Imp for 40 on him anyway. So, sure. Okay. I mean, it does not matter. We'll play the Molting Imp, play the Ritual, play the Reform. Interesting. I actually cannot afford one of these cards. So I'm going to put away the Ritual. And then we do Last Stand, Molting Imp, Mold, Impish Scholar. Because the Last Stand is worth more than the Ritual here. Yeah, alright, fair enough. I mean, this is at the point where it's 73 rage cards, so we do Last Stand, Primitive Mold, Impish Scholar, get it back. We play the Molting Imp. Very cool. We throw that and get some more stealth for Relentless. We do not play these other bad units. It's fine. Cool. See the reforms. We do the same thing, right? It's stealth, Last Stand, reform. And we just keep kicking Ritual of Battle here. Yeah, actually. Some -1s would have been good, but it's fine. I have pretty high confidence in what we're doing here. Yeah, I feel pretty strong that we win this. Yeah, we do. Go team. Yeah, so we can even do it again, right? We do Last Stand, Mold, Impish Scholar, Molting Imp, and we're fine. Yeah, that's a 1,181 damage Train Steward. Yeah, that's fine. Take my 400 gold and move on. Alloy of the Ancients? Ah, man, that's good, but I don't want another Consume card. Archer Shields? Nah, because I want to put it on the back unit. We skip these, sadly. Yeah, fine. Votavary? It is endless. It's free. I don't need it. I'm not taking an infusion here. It's okay. I've already kind of committed away from Railbeater. I'm going to remove Railbeater and second Train Steward here. And we just draw into our dude and it's fine. Right? I could take the Subsuming Blade, but it's really late for this. And Crushing Demise is basically Inferno light. It's the waves we're worried about. I will clobber mini-bosses if I'm doing 1,000 damage, so we skip this. It's fine. Good to get that money. We go to the right, of course. I need to see the steel shop every time, and the dupe could be of immense value. See the pyre remains. Good stuff, good stuff. Spell chain, purge, -1. Fine. Quick. It does not matter. What am I going to do? Quick through my stealth? Roll it. Yeah, run sucks. All right, we remove Railbeater here. Scorching Restraints, Combustible Wax, Jack Strips. I'll re-roll it because they could show me double extinguish, double summon. Yeah, run sucks. It's fine. I don't know what anyone expected, really. Faulty Loader is really good hit, actually, for a lot of reasons. Yeah, we're going to be slow. I may not see what I need to see fast enough. The dupe is definitely Inferno. It's just without a doubt in my mind. Just more hits of Inferno is good. Yeah. I need to solve the shard question. I'm going to take a Purge Stone into, honestly, Space Prism. I took this card and now I'm going to remove it. The second imp is nice, but I can just send it on a lower floor, right? I don't care that much. And this prevents this card from cluttering my deck. Let me just double check. I've made a couple weird mistakes in this run. I took that stupid money in the middle and ring whatever, which is not correct because I would have been able to take the spell chain here instead. The Space Prism was not a bad idea. Play 2 imps. It's actually pretty good, right? It turns her into Inferno. It might be good leaving that in, actually. What do I infuse if I don't do this? I could put Armor 30 into Train Steward and go to 115. It's not terrible, but I don't need that much life. Once I hit the stealth, it's fine. 53, he's cool, right? He's chilling. He should be. I would be surprised if he wasn't. And I'm giving him another plus 25 because what am I going to do? Give him another large stone? You ever seen Tremendous Stew? I'm not doing that. And Battlestone, the plus 5 attack is irrelevant when you have, like, I don't know, 400 rage. I'm going to give him a Heartstone. And with this upgrade, I definitely don't need the armor. Yeah, true. Definitely need to remove Railbeater here. He's just wrong. This is the all-in Train Steward. I have no banner units in my run. Okay. Okay. I mean, if you make your deck small enough, it does work. I'd like Faulty Loader. 255. I need to calibrate my cash a little bit here, right? There's a concern that I run out of money. I want one more removal. Check. It's 240. I want one more relic. That's 255. We're up to 495. That's what, 175 gold left? What can I do with 175 gold? It's a tough question. I think I do remove the other Train Steward because there's almost no world I play the second one. I need the life. I definitely need Faulty Loader, especially if I'm going to risk on draw orders, right? 100% if I'm risking on draw orders because, yeah, okay. It is always Faulty Loader. I need this first wave to be free. It could just get Infernoed. It's pretty likely. It's pretty likely it gets Infernoed. Actually. Right? That is true. That is true. Scorched Steel, what does that do for me? Very little. Okay. True story. True story. A little difficult. Let's see, I do want the removal. I will remove the second Train Steward. I don't think I ever play into this. He has too low of life, and if he gets swept out or dies on spikes or anything, then you lose all your scaling. And that's really bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's really bad. All right, we're going to remove Weaker Steward. Okay, I am still leaning towards the... what is it called? The Faulty Loader being stronger than another removal from this position. I don't mind the Queen's Implings that much. I have gotten rid of all of the bad stuff. Yeah, we're going to click this. There's a world I bottom deck all of 3 Infernos and all of my solutions. And if I bottom deck all of my solutions, we just super lose. I mean, because the Train Steward is one of those solutions, right? He needs to actually hit an enemy. He needs to scale. Yeah, let me solve shards real quick. If I took Spell Chain, what would it go into? Let's just humor me. Crushing Demise, it's fine, right? The nice thing about Spell Chain Crushing Demise is that it guarantees kills a mini-boss wave. I'm not really afraid of mini-bosses once I get the Last Stand cycling going. I think I am just going to purge Space Prism, right? Sure, actually, it's fine. Give it one last ride. I could infuse... No. What am I going to do? Put Queen's Impling into Train Steward? Nah, it's fine. This is a weird run. This is the fabled Train Steward carry. My man, this advanced prototype is now my end game strategy. That Rail Beater never saw anything good. Like, this is the exact same run. It's like, oh, dang, you just missed multi-strike in the shops. What do? I don't know. You lean into Train Steward. You were shown the solution. You just have to be bold enough to take it. So I think this gets there, too. I mean, you saw that Ring 7 fight. He was doing 1,200 damage. It's pretty good. Turns out that number is good when you have a bunch of Infernos and the Queen killing floors. So, all right, cool. We will move on from this position. We are 100 out of 100. And Chased is scary, but if I'm doubling, then I think I beat him pretty comfortably. So, yeah, let's go. All right, we are pretty respectful at 100. This is definitely not a very high shard run. This is a fight to survive kind of run. Really good turn 1, actually. Really good. We see the Inferno, we see the Train Steward, I see the Imp, which I do want to sacrifice here. We kick back the Primitive Mold. Yep. Good. I'm going to play the Imp first up top. I don't want the Ember Drain. We play Shardtail Queen, and we put in Train Stew. And we Inferno the bottom floor, because to hell with that dude, right? I guess I could have dropped Light Wings in. Yeah, you know, whatever. Fine. Fine. All right, we have the components. Yeah, so we just kind of work. I mean, the problem here is I don't have the ritual yet, right? So we gotta sit until I am shown the ritual. We need to start the stealth. It will matter. We basically get, what, 1 turn of stealth every turn, pretty much? True. I'll take the Molting in case. I mean, the Molten Imp is good, right? He's fine. Our man can chill. I'm going to Inferno middle. And I'm going to Inferno bottom. I think I will Primitive Mold here. I'm just going to get it killed anyway, so it's fine. Like, it burns out, so whatever. Yeah, it burns out, so whatever. Cool, we see the ritual. Great job. Go team. Now, my floor can be... We kick the expensive Primitive Mold here. My floor is now... I mean, it has to be ritual first, right? It doesn't work otherwise. You do ritual. Let me see. 2, 3, yeah. Last Stand. Primitive Mold. Let's see, I can play this imp. I could give up an Ember Drain, but I want this imp to die. I could play this bottom, he dies there. It's kind of an interesting scenario, right? I could theoretically protect something here. Huh. See if I can keep stealth is the problem. I don't want the Ember Drain on next floor. I'm always playing this dude. What if I ascend the Pyre Wings? No, I think I actually just drip him, right? Get him off this floor. Put him on the bottom. I get Impish Scholar killed down here to bring back the last stand. And we just keep playing Molting Encasement every turn upstairs. It's fine. We're not going to get any stealth until Relentless. And it's just going to have to be fine. Right, he's cutting my rage. So basically, I come ahead by... I don't even need this imp. What if I just kick this imp? He doesn't give me any value right now. He says, yeah, we'll kick him. The advantage this offers is that I'm able to play the last stand cycle better. Yeah, that's actually significantly better. We do Ritual, last stand, Primitive Mold here. And we put the Impish Scholar upstairs, right? Oh god, look at these floors. Multiple upgraded Pyre Wings. Yikes. Don't love it. We don't love it. Am I burning Space Prism here? Yeah, I think so. Goodbye, Space Prism. Been nice knowing you. Okay. Not great. Not great. Not what you love to see. You do not love to bear witness to the thing. It is time for a drip fall, I believe. Yeah, drip fall good. Molting Imp better. Let's see, my Ember here is Last Stand, Ritual of Battle, Inferno, and Molting Imp. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 Ember. I need to yeet an imp. We're taking 12, 22, 30, or 37 is what it shows. Yeah, 37. I can ascend something off the floor, deal with it elsewhere. True. I'm just going to eat it to the pyre here, aren't I? Basically, no world I avoid this. I mean, the chase is the scariest thing here. True. I mean, there was a universe I maybe kept Railbeater alive for a couple turns, but I don't think he was going to win me this. This is going to be difficult. If I get through this, I think we win the Divinity pretty comfortably. I need to stay ahead of Chased on Rage Scaling with the doubling. I have to be doing this. So, yeah, okay. Now, Molting Imp saves this run. When he dies, he stealths this floor. Fine. So I don't take damage. I need to drop something that scares me. The more important thing, I think, is that I actually have to throw an imp, right? I think throwing an imp is ridiculously critical here. And in order to do that, I have to play 2 imps, right? So I kick Inferno. Now our line is Queen's Impling, Molten Encasement, Ritual. Or actually... Oh no, hold up. Back up. Molting Imp kills the 2 Light Wings. Right, so we take 15 less because only half of this wave is actually dazed here. Right, so we take 22 on the Molting Imp and he gets thrown. Okay, good. So just Molting Imp is enough. And I would like Inferno. I can drip a scary unit and Inferno that floor, which helps a lot, I think. Yeah, alright, so we kick Queen's Impling, and I'm playing... you see the problem here, right? I do not get the Inferno. Or I do not get the Imp, or I do not get the Ritual. So I kick the Ritual. I think the other cards are more important here. Look at this, Cheater's Hand, saving the run. Inferno, Molting Imp, Last Stand. Yeah, I need to stay ahead of the Last Stand value here. So we drop the scariest unit on this floor, which is, I think, that dude in front, right? Yeah, we're always doing last stand here. 100%. True. We play the Molting Imp here. Cool. So we kill the front dude. Now, does this look better if I drop the Gilded Wing and Inferno middle? Not bad, right? It's not terrible. Yeah, it could be fine. That might be the way to go, actually, right? I think it is. I think it is. So, I don't care about the Pyre Wings. It's low damage to the Pyre, and the most important thing is that it's not hitting me for Ember Drain here, because I cannot afford that. Yes. Right, true. Okay, so we are dropping... I think do I actually kill this wave if I drop the Gilded Wing? The problem is that makes this next floor really terrifying. I think I'd like to just kill this Gilded Wing here. So yeah, I'm going to drop Middleman. We're going to Inferno that floor. And I accept this. It was a very difficult turn. I'm accepting, I don't know, some like 30-something damage there. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, we do see Molting Imp, so I can get one ritual. I can throw... Alright. We throw for 40. I think I'm always kicking an Inferno. Let's just think about the Ember here. Primitive Mold. I need to play Impish Scholar again, period. So 1. Stealth is probably pretty critical. Ugh, I am taking the Pyre Drain, the Ember Drain here, aren't I? I could have dripped it last turn and accepted more Pyre damage, but man, I just don't know about that. You could also send it on Crushing Demise. I don't think it's at that dire of a circumstance. This just means I don't get to play Last Stand next turn, but it is frozen at least, which is pretty decent, I suppose. I think Seraph might just blast me here. I can't get the multipliers off that I need. Yeah, can't get the multipliers off. Okay, so yeah, I'm always sending an Inferno, right? There's just no world I don't. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Sure. It ain't pretty. I think I have to play the Molting Imp up top for the yeet. Absolutely. Sure, it's fine. We have to play the ritual. I need this scaling very badly. And I take 40. You could send it. There's a 1 in 3 chance that I just high roll out of my mind and this is really good. And then there's a 2 in 3 that I lose the run, which is very bad. Fortunately, I can make our next turn very easy. Yeah, so we'll take the mold here. I do want to throw another imp into this. Good. That kills the whole floor. I will Inferno middle now. And we just accept it, huh? Gross. Now, I finally am in a situation where all my cards matter, and I can't play them all at all. So, what do I take? The cards that matter the most. I fortunately have the 0-cost Primitive Mold. I can play... I mean, I could take Last Stand Reform. I think I have to play the Molting Imp, though. So, in that case, I kick the 0-cost Primitive Mold here, because I need the Imp next turn, and we simply take, yeah, we take Molting Imp up top and Ritual. I have now 3 turns of doubling ahead of me. Sure, okay, I think we get through this here, right? All right, Relentless, 3 turns. We need to speed this up. I need to take Primitive Mold in next turn, of course. My turns are locked, basically. Yep, true. It is Molting Imp. Every time. We're going to reform our dude first, get him in the hand. Good. I take Molting Imp. He's always getting played. Correct. I take Ritual into the back here. We last stand it. And I send Molting Imp on another floor. Or on this floor is fine too, actually. We can just get him killed. Bring back last stand. Good. Okay. We may still ramp fast enough. When you multiply by 2, 3 turns in a row, you're pretty strong, as it were. And now we stop playing the Ritual. So I kick back Primitive Mold. I need it for the next turn because I need Stealth for Relentless here. So it's same deal, right? You bring back our dude. You play Molting Imp. You play Last Stand here. You play Impish Scholar. You get it back. I mean, we're going to do 1,000 damage in Relentless, it looks like, actually, right? Wow, we get through it. Incredible. I get to do it again, right? So it's Molting Imp every time here. Yeah, wow. Well played. Molting Imp. Last Stand. Cool. And then I Drip Fall. Doesn't matter. Drip Fall just contends against Shard Hill Queen. I mean, we take 0, right? It's actually just fine. Yeah, awesome. Excuse me, I had to cough for a moment there. Yeah, we cruise. So this is a great argument for things like Impish Scholar, right? Look at this floor. How jank is this? All right, don't click anything. We have it. Cool. All right, getting through this, very good. That guy was cutting us. We took 36 to a Pyre Wings. Not good, but you know what? I'll take anything I can get. This is honestly not a very good run. Right? I would argue this is probably one of the more cursed queen runs I've had in recent memory. I mean, my carry is a Train Steward, right? Just look at this. And he doesn't even have, I didn't even give him multi-strike, right? Like, this is really rough. Oh, wow. What a good turn 1. Inferno, Imp, Train Steward. Yeah, awesome. I'm going to kick the Primitive Mold. I can play my hand, and it's glorious. Awesome. Ridiculously good hand, actually. Just so strong. I don't even want to put this Queen Zimpling in. Remember what we're doing here. Yeah, this is the high roll life here, right? We see this is why it's so good for a few reasons. One, Cheater's Hand gives you +1 draw. And even though you're returning a card, it's good because it's like permafrost, but it is guaranteed +1 draw on turn 1. You see one more card, and that is important because it means you might see your important card faster. It doesn't move you through your deck faster because you put one back, but it does find your cards faster, which matters. Now, I don't have the Scholar yet. So it's Molten Encasement. I kick back the 0-cost mold almost certainly. Yeah, sure. Ritual, Imp, Crushing Demise. And we hit the scary dude, I guess. It's fine. Sure. It's fine by me. Fine by me. No Inferno on this turn either, so next turn I get double Infernos, which is impressive. We should have... we might leak this next floor a little bit. Oh, I could split it up, though, huh? I could split off the Clip Defender, and then we're definitely fine. Okay, so deal is we keep kicking back this cheap Primitive Mold because Impish Scholar and Infernos are all on the bottom. We need to keep taking Stealth when we can. It's good. I'm going to ascend the Defender here as we deal with it. Take the Ritual and then play nothing. The guaranteed Inferno for the... what's it called? The Harvest Wave. Double Inferno if I want it. Double Inferno if I want it. I could start the cycle here, right? Last Stand, Impish Scholar. I don't think it is that yet. I think I will continue kicking Mr. Primitive Mold. I don't need this on this turn. We always need to keep the stealth moving. Just no world I don't do this. True. Now I have to Inferno middle floor. It is a requirement of the world. I could Inferno it again. I probably should Inferno it again, actually. I need to get this imp killed. He needs to die. Yeah, because I can, I have a frozen Last Stand, I'm not in a rush to do this. I don't have to put it in the consume pool right now. So I'm going to clean mid floor. Yes. Genuinely think that's good. And then I must play the Impish Scholar. I know, I'm dropping Ritual, but remember, once I start cycling the Last Stand, it is worth more than Ritual very quickly. So, cool. And now we have a turn to begin the plan. I'm just going to eat these curses, by the way. We kick a mold when we see it. Yeah, we can do it, right? We reform our dude. We play Last Stand. We play Impish Scholar. He's going to get shot, so I should put him on a mid-floor. Cool. We play Molting Imp. Good. And I drip the Protector off of middle. I'm not going to kill Chains, it looks like, right? If I double again, 34 Rage is plus 68, will do 150. I don't want to stack him up, though, right? Interesting. I'll burn the Weight of Contrition. I have the space for it in my Ember set here. I'm only doing 277. Theoretically, if I double that again, we should be okay, though, right? Ooh, it's too bad they didn't... It's too bad they didn't leave me an Ascend here. I would have Ascended him and then Crushing Demised him in the Pyre Room, which would have been very funny. Yeah, we hold the course. We kick a Primitive Mold. We're going to eat this Weight of Contrition. I'm fine with it. We play Primitive Mold. Right. Last Stand. Sure. And then we play... Let's see. How do I approach this? I could have dripped him here. I technically don't need this Molting Imp right now. Could redraw it later. 5 stealth gives me 5 turns of defense. I need to respect Relentless a little bit. 5 turns of defense. Because he's at the point where I could put Impish Scholar as my top imp, right? And we throw another 40, and we're at 404, it looks like. Which means I take 4 hits from this dude, which is 56, which is not death. It's not death. And I would like to Inferno middle, right? We're still in the fledgling stages of this combat. I can redraw double Inferno still, so this multi-strike wave should be obliterated next turn. But I think I need to respect the double 290s here. This is a 132, which takes me up to 130 plus, so that will be a 285 a hit with the Yeet Imp. We actually clear this, right? Yeah, we actually clear it. I do need to Inferno, though, because otherwise these marksmen... Oh, no, they don't kill it because of the Light's Gift. I don't actually have to Inferno this. Right? We're fine. There's no reason not to. I'm debating if there's a chance. I'm drawing what? If I play the Molting Imp here, I'm guaranteed to redraw him. So there's 10 cards. You could theoretically have double Inferno bottom decks. It's pretty unlikely. If I don't get this imp thrown, I mean, it's not a problem, right? Light's Gift, right? I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, okay. So we're actually fine if I don't Inferno here. So I must hold over the imp. Or I should hold over the imp is what I'm saying here, right? We could play a middle. He does die, but I'd rather get the stealth, right? This is just superior. Okay, we'll take the curse. It's fine. And then I play the Impish Scholar here and get back my Last Stand. Fine. Okay. Sure. We're not dead. Take a chunk from this man, but it's okay. Oh, we're close. Taking 14 less there. Also, that Vengeful Shard, I didn't incorporate it into the discussion. Alright, think about it. Turn is Inferno. I think I have to play the Imp here. There's no question. I must play Imp. Last Stand. I think I have to kick back a Primitive Mold because I play one Primitive Mold here. Now, sadly, I didn't draw Mr. Zero Coster, but I don't think it wasn't even in the deck, so it does not really matter. I must play the Imp on this floor to kill the Marksman. I must play Last Stand. Let's look at this next floor here, huh? Coming up, Hidden Passage. Okay. We address this clip. Let me think about this next floor real quick. Do the things you have to do to not die. So we always need to kick a Primitive Mold here. I need the Reform next turn every time. Because I have one in hand. Correct. Okay, so do the stuff you have to do to live. 285. Right? I did the math on this. 285. Good. We click it. I take the Molting Imp. Top floor is cleared. Yes. Okay, fine. I take 1 spike damage. Fine. Now I get 1 more Ember. I think I have to reform Scholar here. I could reform Scholar next turn. And then, you know, we're behind, right? But at doing 285 a turn, we kill 2 units. So let's briefly think about what this looks like to me. Inferno secures mid-floor, guaranteed. We're at the point where we kill the mini-boss High Priest. Cool, I just eat this Vengeful Shard. Again, I don't care. So, fine. Now, we clear top. Top's good. Right, we're fine. Mid-floor, Inferno obliterates it. Or, can I answer it next turn, is the question. And I think I actually am at risk of losing. Because, well, I have to play next turn's Hidden Passage on the Clip Defender. So it's really a question of, do I Hidden Passage it now? Or, do I Inferno this floor for huge value and guarantee we clobber it? And then we take the Reform next turn? I only need 1 more multiplier to win this combat, I believe. Yeah, we take the Inferno. This is the secure line. This guarantees I don't have problems. Yes. Yes, true. I take 1, 2 damage. Fine. It's fine. Yeet Imp, pop, pop. 1, and Vengeful Shard damage. Okay, cool. Top floor is clear. We have a free turn to address the world's problems. So it's Primitive Mold. Yeah, so we're going to get a little got here, right? I have to Primitive Mold, I have to Molting Imp, and I have to Last Stand. So I kick Inferno, because I want Inferno for my Relentless floor. Yes. Good. Alright. Do the things in order that matter. We have to bring back our Scholar. Good. I must play Scholar on a floor where he dies. 16 damage. Looks good. Cool. Last Stand. This brings us up to killing range. Yes. Alright, we win Relentless. Guaranteed at this point. We want to keep stealth going, I think. Yes. It is worthwhile. 9 stealth. We could actually drop the Imp next turn, and I think I will. Alright, we've done it. I think we win this from this point. True. Okay. There's a universe where I Inferno bottom to avoid the double curse draw. It's true. If I kick back this Primitive Mold, let's see. I do a 0-cost Reform. Cool. Imp comes back. 2 Ember into that. 1 Ember into Inferno. and I play... I just actually eat 4 here. It's fine. I'm just going to eat these curses. I'm not redrawing them before Relentless. It's fine. Okay, Scholar needs to die. You could Inferno middle. It does help. And the question, I think it matters though, is that I'm just going to play the Molting Imp, and because they're going to be dazed thanks to Light's Gift, it's kind of just free. We'll just throw the Imp and kill all the backlines, and then he pops the front 2, and then we go toe-to-toe with the Divinity and win. So I'm not worried. So play the things that matter. Imp must go top. Cool. Cool, we like that. I'm going to Inferno bottom floor so I don't eat these curses and I maybe draw some decent cards next turn. Sure. Well, do the things that really matter here. Like Impish Scholar. This is the last time I need to play Impish Scholar, actually, right? That is a true statement. I'm never double cycling him next turn. I don't need to, right? We already win. If we already win, I should just Inferno middle. It's technically better to Inferno bottom. I don't... Yeah, it's fine. Because like I said, we guarantee clear these Wilt Wings, and Mr. Train Steward punctures the front 2 dudes in 1 hit each. I'm overthinking this. We're fine. We Inferno bottom. Play the Impish Scholar middle. He brings it back. We play both curses because I can afford them. We're fine. Good job. Go team. Cool. Great job. Stop thinking is the thing. We have the X. Well done. You throw Imp. Even without the frickin' Imp thrown. Well, once you throw the Imp, it's free. So. Here, how about 1,000 damage? Let's get it, bud. Alright, cool. Go team. And then I Inferno my floor. I mean, actually, what you want, if you want to really have fun here, you drop the dude off the floor. Sure. Well played. Doesn't change much. We're good. Whew. Really difficult combat. A really difficult run in general. 861 damage there. But we take these. Okay, fair enough. We take these. This was a toughie. Probably, you know, for how good the clan is in general, like the clan combo itself, this was tough. It made me work for it. I mean, Train Steward. Seriously, this run was all about Train Steward. I don't have a banner unit. Let's go look at the run summary. Yeah, so I don't have a banner unit. Right? Right. And for the line I ended up going, let's talk about some things that really matter on this run. So, Drop Cage provided a lot of midterm value. The Railforger's Hammer let me take a large stone on my Train Steward, which was pretty cool. Advanced Prototype not only hard carried my early game, but my mid and late game as well. We never saw multi-strikes in the shops we wanted to. There were no steel shops in the middle 3 rings, which is a ridiculous low roll in terms of map generation, but it's fine. We accepted it knowing it full well, and then, you know, we took the last 2 rings and tried our hardest, and we just didn't see them, so fine. You could have made an argument, and I would accept this argument, that you should Endless the Impish Scholar instead of the Molting Imp. I think that the Molting Imp provided a lot more value early mid-game, and the Impish Scholar was essentially unplayable until... when? Fell, basically? Like, I wasn't doing the big Impish Scholar turns until Fell, pretty much. Because that's when I started needing the scaling. And honestly, I invested into this Ritual of Battle. I was just using this to get the rage going at a certain point. It was good into some combats. This is also a run that reasonably could have taken double Ember and felt good about it. Another +1 Ember here lets you play another card every turn. Seeing a couple more -1s would have been nice as well. I was putting -1s everywhere though, right? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 -1s there. I think I skipped 1 -1 somewhere along the line. So, okay, maybe I should have taken that one. I think it was just not a re-rolled shop or something. But, yeah, we took every -1 we reasonably could. and they helped, right? They mattered. Every little bit counted because I was playing Last Stand with some kind of a reform every turn. The Last Stand cycling is really strong, right? Having it frozen, really strong. I think superior to the one cost because you saw the returns where it was like, okay, well, let's bring it back and sit on it for a second or something. So I don't know. Also, I was using my one cost everywhere. So putting another one in this would have been, I don't know, a little tricky, but it's fine. I think you could have navigated it to a victory all the same, but I like the security of this. Plus, it was shown, so I'm happy to take it. A really weird run. Like, Light's Gift mattered because it meant that I could play top floor and yeet my imp every turn. Because this imp always survives the Divinity's attack and therefore gets thrown, which is excellent. Molten Encasement was really strong here. Great stealth solution for survivability into Relentless. And yeah, honestly, just a very bad run that we made work. Like, you saw the pieces of things that could have been good, right? But they were all out of order, and we never saw anything else that was really good. The melting line did not pan out here. So, well, I mean, we did it, right? You take these, but it's just really bizarre. And I think this is actually a pretty easy run to lose if you're not paying close attention because you don't get enough hits unless you lean Train Steward, which is really funny to me. This is one of the strangest cases of Train Steward wins the run for you that I've ever seen because I didn't have any banner units. So that's fun. All right. So so by the time you've already watched this, you've seen it, you know what I'm going to name the episode. And you also know what's going to be on the thumbnail. It's going to be a Train Steward, and the whole title is going to be No Banner Units. So this is going to be a fun one. You're all going to love it. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. It brings me up to a 62 win streak on the series. You'll love to see it. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.